Hello, my dear darlings, my dear subscribers. I want to elaborate on one topic which can be helpful for us to understand about keto diet and intermittent fasting more. Till now, even when I speak about keto diet, intermittent fasting, often I hear, is it not dangerous to be on keto diet for a long time and intermittent fasting, not to eat for 24 hours, not to eat for 2 days? What is that? It's scary? How it's possible? Is it not bad for health? So let's just think and remember and imagine our past, our ancestor life, and compare to our life now. So much we got used to consume 3 meals a day with several snacks per day uncontrollably. Wherever we see something, we eat. So much we got used to it that now when we are talking about staying on keto diet and doing intermittent fasting, it's like a shocking for us. But actually, let's imagine how our ancestors would live. They did not have snacks, they did not have shops which is open, and any type of cakes they would buy and have with them at any time. When if we would be living in that time, let's say 200-300 years back, everyone have been self-sufficient by having their own small farm at home, by having the animals in the yard, like they would have chickens, ducks, so they would have their own eggs, and they would have cow, or neighbors will be having cow, and it was like every family was having a cow where they could take their own ghee, and they would have their small farm where they would have their own vegetables. So they would wake up early, sleep early, eat food early, eat fresh food because fridge did not exist. So that's what keto diet and intermittent fasting teaches us. It's not teaching any, I don't know, alien diets. It's teaching human diet which was on this planet but few years back. That time we did not had any records, maybe nothing left from that ancestors for us to remember. That's how our food was, and that's how our food was supposed to be. And while they were eating like this, so many health issues which we are enduring now was not even existing. So when we are talking about keto diet and intermittent fasting, it's only teaching us to go back to the roots, go back to the natural way of how human been designed to live. And that's how we also going back to natural health, because God created humans in such way, human body created in such way by God, that we can easily live till 100 years. In a very healthy and active way, we remain till 100 years. But it is sad to see that our own development of the human bringing us to the stage where we are with our own habits damaging ourselves. So don't be scared to believe into keto diet. That is how your grandmother lived actually. And just be more open-minded and try to do research. It's not the research where we will be doing now. Of course we will be doing we will open our device and we will try to do research. In some cases, when you will write, is keto diet is dangerous? If you will write this way, the answer will be, yeah, it's very dangerous. But we need to go more deeper and do researches in different ways. If we understand what keto diet is consist. Real keto diet never tell go and eat that packed bar, which is a protein bar. We are not talking about this. We are talking about eat natural vegetables, 2-3 portion of vegetables per day, and 1 protein, vegetarian or not vegetarian protein. That is completely, absolutely normal human meals without any artificial food in it. So we may see that being for certain amount of time on keto diet is already reducing our appetite, and it is very natural way it's happening. And then it's becoming very naturally that we are shifting to 2 meals a day, and then sometimes it's happening 1 meal a day, and it's happened in natural way. And there is nothing wrong in it, because that's how human being created to be. It's looked to us abnormal because we got used to eat 3 meals a day with several snacks in between. And attempting to eat now and then stimulated us to every time produce insulin. And when insulin keeping producing every time producing insulin for every food intake, what happened? There is one time comes that insulin remaining constantly high. Whatever we are eating or not eating, it just, in a simple way we may say, insulin just fed up. Pancreas fed up to keep on spiking insulin every time. Insulin fed up to raise up and down, because in past we were supposed to eat 1 or 2 meals a day. We could eat like that. We could not eat otherwise. We did not have shops to go and just buy anytime snacks. Or of course also not snacks which stimulated insulin. If we could eat snack, it would be any natural kind of snack which we found in our yard, which is edible. So that is how our body been created to be. And then in modern life, now frequent eating, taking now and then any kind of food what is available in front of our eyes, just not because we are hungry. Oh, there is a snack on the table. No one is thinking, is it a eating time? Is it a snack time? What time is that? We just take it because it's we are looking at it. It's looking very beautiful and appetizing on the packaging. So we just got excited to eat it, and we eat it. And that's not how we were supposed to be. So each time we eat food, insulin spikes till insulin fed up. Oh, I'm fed up of being spiked every time. Let me remain constantly high. And insulin remaining constantly high. And then we're starting to develop high insulinemia, insulin resistance. Now our body keeping it high at all times. And that is the welcoming situation for all kind of health issues to start to develop. Because that level of insulin naturally was not supposed to be for us. Because again, naturally we were not supposed to be eat this much time, but we are eating now. And then we are surprised what happened to me, because high insulin we are not usually checking anywhere. So everything looked fine. Just okay, we put on weight little bit, no problem. It's nice to be chubby. It's cute to be chubby. It's nice to have a round shape. It's okay. And we don't pay attention that the reason behind is high insulin. So when we talk about keto diet and intermittent fasting, we are exactly talking about that. To go to the natural way of living, to go to the natural health, and as soon as we start behaving in that way and eating in that way, what is happening? Naturally, body can see, okay, intake of food is not as much as it was always. I don't need to produce insulin like crazy all the time. So little by little we are training our insulin to return to its normal rates. But it is demanding us patience and time, and nothing happened overnight. But it is worth trying. All those ladies, all those darlings who really adopt it as a lifestyle, they do not want to return back to their previous way of eating and living, because they realize how many health benefits they are having. And they remembering, okay, before that was not the case. The health was not like this, and body was not like that. So they do not want to return to previous lifestyle. And when you are doing all that changes and you're educating yourself and you are trying deeply to analyze all that moments about what I just now spoke in this video, then it's all starting to make sense, and then it is like it's a way of taking care of yourself. It's not about fashion or beauty. Yeah, it's all included in there. If we think about approach that our body, it's like our temple where our soul is living in that temple till we are here. So we would prefer that the temple staying clean and shining and do not have any issues. So we want our body, our temple, to be in a good health till old age. And as I can see from my experience, keto diet and intermittent fasting, it's the doors to that kind of achievements. So if some of you is still skeptical or afraid or hearing here and there that, oh, keto diet, you can't live for a long time on keto diet, intermittent fasting, why you're starving yourself, what if it is dangerous? Just think 300 years back how your grandmother was eating. Was she eating same thing like you eating now? And if your grandmother would be not in a good health, would you be here now? No, we would be not existing like dinosaurs. So if we are here, it means our ancestors' lifestyle, their eating style were okay, were good. That's why we are still here. And actually those health issues which now modern generation having was not there. Of course there was some infections, people had some problems which could not be treated because there was absence of medical help. But the disease was, which is now popular disease, was not existing in that time. And if we start eating, if we start to imitate now with our present lifestyle, if we want to start to try to imitate how they lived before, it means eating early, eating before sunset, and eating just real food cooked on a healthy fats, or they can be even steamed, and healthy fats can be eaten separately. If we pay attention, if we try to imitate lifestyle of our ancestors and integrate it into the modern world, we will see that we are attaining a healthy well-being, and we will be pleased with the results. Just it is so scary for us to believe and to start. So if it is still something which you are afraid to start, take your time, find more researchers, talk to more people who is doing that, ask people how they feel about it, ask how their health now and how it was then, and then I'm sure you will be very convinced and you will be very positive to start that new lifestyle. Thank you so much for watching, and see you soon in my next video. We'll be grateful if you share my videos to your friends and your families. Maybe you can help some more people to decide to take a healthy lifestyle, to take care of themselves. See you soon. Thank you for watching.